Welcome back to the Rice and Slice Golf Show podcast. My name is Theo, joined by the two brothers from the same mother, Jack and Harry. Welcome back, guys. What's going on? Nobody saw you two spud because of the camera angles, but they did spud.
We spudded.
Nobody spudded me, but never mind. We move.
I can't. There's a camera in the way.
Oh, all right, mate.
That's
okay.
my excuse anyway.
Yeah. So, episode 78, I want to say.
Yeah.
We're back with another episode. We just finished playing golf. It's currently 8th of June. First thing I want to say, I've played terrible golf today. So what we're going to do for the first 10, 15 minutes, we'll talk very, very briefly about our round of golf that we just finished playing.
Yeah.
And then we can move on to other things. Because yes, it's interesting for us to kind of talk about the golf and everything that happened.
Laugh at each other.
Yeah. But I don't know how entertaining it is for other people that don't really...
Yeah, no, we need to get onto golf topics, don't we?
I completely agree with you. Plus, last week I couldn't do any clips for TikTok and Instagram because I had... What am I going to do?
We had nothing,
You know, like Harry getting a 14, nobody... You know, that's not really a clip,
gives
is
a
it?
shit about that.
No,
Even though we have learnt today that it's gone around the whole club.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. Are you
Everybody
Harry?
knows about your
You've got
14.
that 14.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
mate,
you're technically famous, so that's
Yeah,
fair play.
this is it.
You're laughing, aren't you?
So another thing I want to talk about today. Thank you both for wishing me happy birthday. I really appreciate you both.
I thought it was Sunday.
No, mate, it's today. So today's... So I really appreciate you both. Brilliant, really good friends. Thank you for wishing me happy birthday. You know,
He's bought his own beer and everything. I would have bought him breakfast.
I've been waiting for this all day, and I was thinking like, surely they're going to see on Instagram, but somebody that we've got a mutual friend that posted.
I generally thought it was Sunday because we had this conversation like you're going to Amsterdam.
Yes.
And for some weird reason, I thought it was Sunday. And
It's all right.
Mate,
Thursday, Wednesday. Yeah, it's fine. It's okay.
No, it's not okay. That is not okay. That is not okay. That is not okay at all.
So that's the first clip.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, mate. Fucking prick.
Happy birthday.
No, please, no.
Okay,
Please,
I
please.
can't redeem myself, sorry.
Yeah,
That
okay.
is so bad.
Yeah, really bad.
Mate, that is shit friends.
Very, very
mate,
bad.
That's not even funny, that
Yeah,
is.
it's all right.
I'm really disappointed in myself.
Honestly,
I'll remember next year.
Fucking hell, would you? You won't remember
No,
next
I will
year.
now. 8th of June will be a staple in my head. But I can't believe that. I generally thought it was Sunday.
No, mate.
Are you sure you didn't tell me it was Sunday?
No, I told you, Saturday's my birthday, Sunday I'm going to Amsterdam, Monday's my dad's birthday, and Thursday is Harry's birthday, so happy birthday, fucking Harry.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
He is actually
Yeah, it's
such
my
a great
birthday.
friend and you're a...
Mate,
I
How
even
did you
know
not
your
remember?
birthday.
What is it then?
I want to say March.
Yeah, correct.
It's either 11th,
Or...
21st.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
shit.
that's
9th
it.
of March.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
mate, I knew yours was June, but that was about it.
Do you know the only problem is, and this is the thing about social media, sorry, just a quick
That's fine, mate. You
off
carry
topic.
on. You carry on, mate.
I rely so much on social media
Same.
to
Yeah,
remind me
same.
on the birthday. Because if
Same.
I'd have seen that this morning,
Oh, yeah.
but
Part of me is glad that you didn't, because it makes it more funny on the podcast. It's not the same.
yeah, but
But I thought part of me, I'm not going to lie.
absolutely gutted
I'm
I
not
am.
going to lie. I'm not one for birthdays. I'm not bothered, right? I've gone past it. A small part of me thought you both spoke before. Was like, we're not going to mention about his birthday. We're going to put a little prank on him and we'll mention it on the podcast.
Shall we say now?
Wait. I maybe like pull a little cake out with a little candle. I even went that far ahead. Clearly not. So happy birthday to me. Thank you. Oh, is that my present?
We've not even got him a pint.
It's
Mate,
right.
No, that's what I said.
mate,
I don't
it's
want a
all
pint. I
Mate,
don't
don't
want-
worry because
He's bought his breakfast and everything.
you're struggling now because we've got to meet you in the half moon at 9:30 now.
That's not true. That's not going to
Yeah,
happen.
it is.
It's not true. I'm
You're
working.
going to get to Amsterdam absolutely spangled.
No, spangled. No, I'm good. It's fine. I think my brother's coming around tonight to surprise me. But it happens every year, so not really much of a surprise. So,
God,
but it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
Honestly, I feel horrendous now.
That's fine.
I'm a bit flat.
Yeah.
Why
Flat?
are you smiling? Because I generally feel flat.
it's
but you
no,
are
funny though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it is.
funny.
It is funny. It's funny.
All right,
funny.
moving on then.
Moving
Theo,
on.
How did you play on your birthday?
I played really good today.
Yeah. What did you shoot?
Front nine, I played decent.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you my scorecard, and I want you to see what it says on number 11.
Okay.
So here's my scorecard.
Let's have a look.
That's a real number. Wait, that's a real number. It's not a fake number. That is a real number. So last week, we all made fun of Harry for getting us 14 on the 18th hole. And today was another medal.
That'll make you feel good about yourself.
That's what I said. That's why I was happy. So number 11. Do you want to tell everybody what I got on the 11th? By the way, this is not a lie.
I've already forgot your birthday. I don't want to make this public.
Wow.
Go on. Tell everybody.
A 17.
Yep. Wow. Yep.
How many golf balls did you lose on that
4.
one hole?
4.
4. How many provisionals?
5. So I lost 4. And I didn't even find a single one. How weird is that?
Serious?
Yeah, I lost 4. So I hit 5, basically. First one went right. Second one, provisional, went right. Third one went right. Fourth one, I got my hybrid out. It went right. And then I got the fifth ball. I got it. And then I hit my hybrid again. And it went like 120 yards. Really, really windy. Really, really horrible conditions today.
It was horrible,
really,
wasn't it?
Like none of us had... Oh, by the way, I played with Corey today. And Jack and Harry were in the tea time after mine. That's why, obviously, I'm telling them now because they weren't in the same group as me. But yeah, a 17.
Wow.
The thing
What did you
is,
end up shooting?
108.
108.
Fair play.
So
Harry
you
beat
shot.
you.
Yeah. Actually beat me.
So you shot. You said 92.
2, yeah.
So is that before your handicap or after your handicap?
No, before my handicap.
Mate, so you've done really well today compared to me. So I shot 108 before my handicap. 108. I can go on my England golf.
When's the last time you actually
can't remember.
hit over 100?
I genuinely can't remember. Wow. But it was that 100. It was 100. It was at 17.
It's at 17, isn't it?
It was at 17.
But
other than that, I played half decent. I was happy with my golf for at 9. And then I was like, oh, I can't wait. It was like, Corey, I can't wait to take you on the 11th and show you like what a crappy hole it is.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Mate,
I think he got like
the
a 6.
tee box today was a lot harder.
Mate,
as well.
did you notice that?
It was
To the right.
behind
You
the
couldn't
tree
see
as well.
fairway. It was just trees and like you could see like 10 yards off. It was a horrible,
Mate, it's
horrible.
already a tight hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. But with that overhanging tree as well.
It was horrible.
It just made it like you had to fade it into the...
Yeah, it wasn't good.
I liked it.
Where I played it well, I faded it in. But obviously some people can't do that, can they? So
No. So you both...
So not only your boys have forgot your birthday, you've also gone round and shot 108.
It's all right. It's what it is, isn't it?
I suppose you've had better days, haven't you?
I've had better days. No, it's all right. It's one of
It
those.
is though, isn't
It's
it?
with me. You know what I'm like, and as I said to Cora, like I was on the 12th, and I was like, you know what the worst thing is like I don't even care that I shot a 40. I was just laughing. We were pissing ourselves.
Yeah.
But after that, everything did go downhill. It was like a 7, then a 6, then a 7.
Oof.
You know, I had to on the 14th par 3. I hit an 8 iron. I thought it was good. I thought it was in the bunker on the left. Flew the bunker. I was in the like dog shit right in the back. So I had to walk all the way back to the tee. Just hit again. I kind of lost it a little bit, but I didn't lose it because of the 14. I lost it because my drive just felt really off today.
yeah.
But I don't know. It's just one of those days. It is what it is. It's just so funny.
Last week when I got that 14.
Yeah.
Yeah. My England golf reduced it to an 8.
Yeah. Same with my. You should have reduced it to a 7, I think. So what happens is because I asked about this. So that 17 should go down as a 7 on my England golf, but on the medal that we played today, it goes down as a 17. Does that make sense, right?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So like my 8 that I had on the first last week on my England golf, it says 7 with like a little asterisk next to it.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Yeah, so in terms of today's comp,
where I'm out.
you've
fully
been
out.
put down as a 17.
Yes.
But in terms of your handicap changing...
It probably won't change that bad.
Yeah.
Considering.
It's not, yeah.
I think. I could be wrong.
Because
We'll find out on
it'll
Monday.
go down as a 7.
Yeah.
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 That's
So
not too bad.
that makes sense. But yeah, that's it. That's my round of golf.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much. Really appreciate you both. Yeah. Just one of those, isn't it? Right. That's the end of the podcast. Thank you guys for listening. We'll catch you on the next
Speak to
one.
you next week.
Yeah, but we've got a lot to talk about. First thing I want to talk about, this is a topic that Corey asked me about. And I thought it was quite interesting. I was like, I need to ask this on the podcast. So the question for you two, I think I already have the answer, is if you could pick a part of your game to be flawless and one part of your game to be dog shit, what would you pick? Shall I tell you mine while you have a little think?
I think I've got mine in my head.
Go on then.
My putting would be flawless.
Okay. I like that.
And irons be dog shit.
Really?
Yeah, because if you're good off the tee, then you might have a wedge in your hand.
Oh, interesting.
Just thinking.
I'm actually quite opposite-ish.
Okay, go on.
I would pick my irons to be flawless and my short game to be dog shit. Because with the short game, hear me out, how bad can it really be? You're not going to be 100 yards away. Like, you're not going to thin it
Have
that
you not
bad.
watched me play recently?
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean,
So you'd want your irons to be flawless?
Yes, I feel like
You see, I'd go.
if my irons are flawless, then I won't really need a short game. No, I'll be around the green every single time, and then just kind of putt, maybe not even try and like get a 56 or a wedge out.
So basically, your scrambling game would be shit then because you need
Well,
your
yeah.
short game.
I know. I'm not saying there's a right and wrong answer.
Yeah.
It's just this is one of
you see,
those.
Yeah,
I'd
that'd
personally
be
go
me
with
anyway.
Jack.
I would go putting be flawless. Irons.
See,
be
but
dog shit.
irons, you hit your irons way more than and I get the putting, yes, because you put every single hole on the green, right? But your irons, you're hitting irons once, maybe twice a hole.
Yeah.
So if that's bad,
To be fair,
you're gonna lose your head.
How long? Like if your irons are bad, yeah. How long is it gonna take until you get onto the putting green?
Ah, there you go. See,
So this is where I think
yeah, but then
Like
this is
you
when you get to
chipping.
the point was what's bad.
like a wedge in hand, like 100 yards in, if that's flawless, then
so what? So yours is wedges,
like wedge game,
like
so
100 to 150 yards,
in.
What would be flawless?
Okay.
Yeah,
and then your worst part of your game, driver.
driver.
Okay.
Don't need to use it, do you?
Well,
I
no,
can-
that's like saying, yeah, but that's like off the tee. So what is it then?
Driver.
Just your driver.
No, anything off the tee.
Yeah.
No, driver, just a driver, because then you're going way too deep into it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I don't know.
No, I think if your driving's bad, you could have like a stock 220, 230 yard shot with either a hybrid or maybe a free wood, and you can still get away with it.
I'm still going with mine.
I like your. So you're talking like if you're 30 feet away, you're gonna like one putt.
Well, this is the thing.
I know, it's one of those, isn't
You're
it?
looking too deep into it.
Yeah.
But if I could pick mine, I'd want me putting to be unbelievable. And then
Whose
Like I
putting
say-
would you want on tour?
I've said this before, that
Cam
I like
Smith.
Cam Smith. But he's not on tour, is he? He's on Live Tour.
I think it's a
Still
boring
tour,
answer.
isn't it?
Is
Why
it a
that
boring answer?
Why is that a boring
I'm
answer?
not that
It's
big
the
of a
only-
fan.
Yeah, but it's the only one. It's the only one I watch, and I like. He's got a traditional blade. He's got a traditional light stroke. It's nothing quirky. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why? Who would you have? I did like Jordan Spieth back in when he was prime, when he first burst onto the scene. I love that left hand low.
Well, you do that now.
I don't anymore now.
Really?
Yeah, I stopped it. Yeah,
You stopped it. You were like, no,
yeah.
that's it now.
Yeah.
That spell's over.
Tell you what, you've gone
Back
through
to your
a
old
few
swing.
spells, haven't you, where you put a grip? Because you were going claw for a bit, weren't you?
I've never seen you do claw.
Yeah, it was like
That's
yeah,
how
claw
bad
for
me
a bit.
putting this. So this is why, ladies and gents, I want me putting to be flawless.
Yeah.
I'd love to be over a putting and feel confident over it.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you got a favourite putt? Like, as in left to right or right to left?
Yeah. So I like so obviously because I mainly push it.
Yeah.
So as I'm looking at the hole, I'd like it to go right to left.
Really?
Yeah, I prefer right to left, definitely.
Corey said the same. I genuinely prefer left to right.
Yeah.
I said today, I feel so confident. Well, I feel so confident in my read. Forget the pace and that kind of stuff. I feel so confident on my read if it's a left to right. But but if I'm over, you know how bad my green reading is anyway. If I'm now, I figured out if I'm over a putt and it doesn't look, I don't feel comfortable around it, then it's going right to left. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's my is it left to right, right to left? If I'm over it and I don't feel comfortable or confident over it, then it's definitely right to left, and then it's just a case of how far right to left is it? That's the next step.
Yeah.
But if it's left to right, I feel like I can hit the ball a bit better.
Okay.
I don't know. Like I found myself today.
Is that because you're a natural fader of the ball?
Maybe
or?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know.
I found myself today. Well, I didn't find myself. Corey pointed it out, and then I was like, yeah, I'm glad you saw it because I thought it was just me.
Yeah.
I tried to like draw the ball on the putt, so I hit the ball and I came like around
Into out.
it.
Into
I
out.
was like, what are you
Yeah, so
doing?
you sort of like use like an arc for
Yeah,
you put.
no, but it was way
Yeah.
worse than that. It was like a very over exaggerated arc, and I'm like, what is going on today, man? Like nothing felt comfortable today. Like I was I lost about 15 balls today, genuinely. And I
All
had
Pro Vs.
not all, maybe 3 Pro Vs. So I had maybe 3 Pro Vs, right? Brand spanking new out the packet this morning. And on Tuesday, I played Ashridge on Tuesday, which is a golf course, top 100. I want to say Hemel Hempstead, or down towards just after London, in between Luton and London.
Just after London or just before London?
Just after Luton, just before London.
Okay.
You saw the video. Unbelievable golf course.
Really nice.
It genuinely felt like, I said this to the boys, it felt like we're on holiday in Portugal.
Really?
Unbelievable. So, it was £100 for the round, and it's very rare I would say this, it's worth £100.
Fair play.
Normally when you go and play £100 round, you're like, oh, I barely pay 60 to play here again. It's the only course I've played in a long time where I'm like, this is worth £100. And it was like really, really bad weather. Like it was raining, like on the front 9, it was okay on the back 9, but such a beautiful, beautiful course. And I had 4 balls in my bag, and I'm like, I think I'll be all right with 4 balls. And I got around with 1.
Wow.
I didn't
feeling that, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
And I didn't shoot great. I think I shot like late, like 88 or 89. I didn't play great, but I just didn't lose the ball.
Today.
Oh, way better than today. And today I had about 4 balls again, and I was like, I have got a loads of Kirkland balls in my van, and I'm like, I'm just going to take a handful out. I had maybe 20 balls in the bag. I think I've got like 2 or 3 left.
Wow.
At one point, I was like, you know what I'm like when I find balls, and I never pick them up. Like if I find balls in the,
What, you were finding balls and picking them up?
I was like, oh, I think I might need this
It turned
today.
into a scavenger.
Yeah, it was so bad. But yeah,
Wow.
I've got 2 more questions I really want to ask you boys before we move on to like some news in the golf world. Is there any rules that you would like to change in golf? Now, this is a very generic podcast golf question, but I have one rule that I would love to change in golf that I feel like it would make the golf round, for our level, a bit more fun. And it would just take out some negativity, shall we say, around golf.
Go on, what is it?
My rule is that I would love to change in golf is I would love the pick and place rule to go all year round. So whether you're in a rough or whether you're in a fairway, no, not bunkers, obviously, but I would love to be able to put my marker down, pick up the ball, clean the ball, and place it 6 inches around.
Have a nice lie.
Give myself a nice little lie.
Yeah.
Or, place it somewhere. So
Even in the rough?
yeah. No, I'm not talking rough, like fescue rough. I'm talking first cut. Give yourself a little
It's
lie.
not golf though, is it? That?
Of course it's golf. It's still golf.
It's not really, because
course
it's
it
like
is.
you need to be penalised for not hitting the ball where you should be.
I know, but why on our level, shall we be penalised because I've got like mud on the left-hand side of my ball? Like, surely, just give me a break, man. We're mid-handicappers, high handicappers. We're not playing for anything. Let me clean my ball.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, no, I
Surely. I
get your point.
I get it in the summer. He's not going to get muddy. He's not going to get... But give me a little lie, man. If I'm 220 yards away, the least you could do on the golf course, like the local rule, give me a lie to have a chance of actually going down there rather than me be... I've got enough to think about, let alone think about, it's into the grain. It's how the grain is
I'd
helping.
be interesting what people think about that.
I'll post a clip and hopefully people comment. And I think... I don't know. Because a lot of people say...
Me personally, I don't think that's golf, but that's fair enough.
Fine.
That's fair enough.
A lot of people always say they would love to change the rule of if the ball's in a divot to move it.
Yeah,
but I'm like...
Yeah, I do agree with that.
Okay, you agree with that. See, I don't agree with that. How many times in your life, realistically, have you had a ball in a divot?
Not a lot. Exactly.
So why would you change it? Because it doesn't normally happen.
Yeah, okay. So you're thinking about like how often it happens.
Yeah, it's it barely ever... So that one time that it happens... If you shank it or if you slice it or if you get a bat, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It barely ever happens. So why would you change it? Where the pick and place rule for our level of golf, I'm not saying on tour.
It happens all the time. So
It
you'd
happens all the
have a
time.
benefit from
Yeah,
it.
just a little benefit, man.
What about
Go on.
Is this your rule change?
bunkers? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you know when it's like that horrible sand and it's like so compact?
Yeah.
Don't have to get out of that.
It's not really a rule.
What I will agree with you.
Do you know when it rains? And
Yes.
it gets compact.
But that's you need to know how to play those shots.
Yeah, I don't think.
But what I don't like is when you go around golf courses and the bunkers are not like there's no much sand in them and there's like gravel. Because
Yeah.
all I'm thinking about in my
That's what
mind,
it's like around here, though, isn't it?
it's not that bad. It's because they're quite fluffy.
Yeah, they're all right. I think they've been filled. They're big, okay.
Yeah, but like
I've
there's
not
so
been in them, so I don't know.
I played at a course in, I want to say like Alicante last year when I went with Christiana. Mate, the bunkers, they were literally gravel. Oh, sorry, boys. That's Stel. Sorry.
Come on, Stel.
Stel.
Fucking hell,
He's probably
Stel.
calling me.
He knows
He's
his podcast
probably calling
time.
me to wish me a happy birthday.
Yeah.
Has you not wished you happy birthday yet?
No, he posted on Instagram. Anyway, so we played in Alicante, and the bunkers. It was like gravel, and all I kept thinking about was, oh my god, it's going to scratch my 60-degree wedge or whatever, and it destroyed my wedge.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know why clubs do that. I don't know if they can't afford proper golf bunker sand or whatever. But it's like, it was such a nice golf course as well. And you go and it's like legit little pebbles, not pebbles, but like little shredded pebbles. I don't know how to explain
Is
it.
there actually bunker sand? Is that such a thing as?
Yeah,
Is it?
I'm sure there is. Where's Steve when you need him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve, jump in.
Can
But,
you actually, purchase sand for a bunker?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And what do you reckon it is? It's just a finer grain.
God knows.
Yeah, it must be.
God
Yeah.
knows.
We're getting too technical now.
but-
My rule change.
Ooh.
If you get a birdie, you get free beer at the bar.
That would be good. It's not really a rule change, it's probably a rule implement.
Okay.
You should be allowed to play around and you're allowed one freebie. And it can be
Like a mulligan.
like a mulligan, and it
Yes.
can
Yes.
literally be
I like that.
tea,
Yeah.
butter.
Yes.
It can be
I
anything,
love
but you're
that.
only allowed one in the round, and you can use
I
it
love
any
that.
time.
Have you ever played with me and Stel where we have this rule?
No.
So on Tuesdays, whenever I play with Stel, it's just a casual round. We normally play against each other on like a match play or stroke play, whatever. We have a rule where you're allowed one mulligan on the front nine, one mulligan on the back nine, and you cannot carry over your mulligan from the front nine to the back nine.
Yeah. So you've got.
So
I like that.
Do you-
I
you
like
know-
that.
Yeah.
So you can choose whatever mulligan you want, and typically it's off the tee, really.
Yeah.
But you can do whatever you want, and then the way it works is you're only allowed one mulligan per 9
Yeah,
holes.
no, I think
and
you should have
It's quite
that.
fun because it's like if you slice it way right, you're like, okay, I'm going to use my mulligan. And there's times where you don't actually use your mulligan, and you could be on the 9th tee, and you hit a half decent shot, and then you're like, oh, I've got a mulligan left, and then you use it. So it's just a bit of fun.
Yeah.
No, I think they should implement that. I think
I like
that'd
that.
be funny. I think that'd be
Again,
quite good.
For our level, just a bit of fun, man.
Yeah, it's a bit of
Why
fun. And
not?
you can only,
Yeah.
like I say, you can only use
I've
it
got
once.
another one. I've got another one.
Go on then.
Breakfast ball.
And that like a mulligan.
No. Breakfast ball is just off the first tee,
First tee.
your
Oh, right,
first,
just the
shot
first shot,
of the day.
okay.
So you can do whatever you want, but you can take your first shot, but you're allowed to have one breakfast ball. I think that should be a rule as well.
Yeah.
Breakfast ball, mate.
I can't
this
lie, I'm
morning,
not bigging up my rule. I like the old one mulligan around. I
I
really
like
do like that.
yeah, I mean, I do
That's
that
a
now.
mulligan goal, isn't it?
Yeah,
first
because
tee.
you're thinking about it, aren't you? And then, like, if you got a birdie putt,
Yeah,
and you think to yourself, you need it, you can always think, I can use my mulligan and
Yeah.
get the first read.
yeah. And then, what about reverse mulligan?
Oh, mate, we should do that.
We
Where-
should actually do it.
You know,
Yeah.
you've absolutely bombed one down the fairway. You're
And then
right
like, no,
happy about it.
and then I'm
wanna
like,
What,
see
and
it
your,
again.
and
I
your
need to
lads
see
can
that
take it.
again.
Yeah.
or a
that
big
could
putt.
get-
Oh, could you imagine? Like a
Oh, yeah.
30-footer.
Yeah, there'd be a fucking
Do that
series.
again.
There'd be a series for all that.
oh yeah, that's
But
the
I
point.
tell you what, the
It's fun.
scenes if you did it again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, could you
So
imagine?
yeah, I think we need to do that. I like the breakfast ball. This we don't do this, but there's a lot of people that just turn up and play.
Yeah,
They don't
yeah.
practice. We practice and still shoot 108.
Yeah.
But
well,
it is what it is.
We'll forget about that.
Yeah, we'll forget
mate,
about that.
forget
We'll
and
move
the
on.
fact that we did forget your birthday.
It's okay, mate. I've
But I
already
didn't
forgotten.
forget because I generally thought it was Sunday.
It's okay. We spoke 2 days ago. No, we spoke on Tuesday, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to Amsterdam for my birthday on Sunday. And then he was like, oh, when is it actually your birthday? And I was like, Saturday. And you were like, oh yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, you
we'll,
see-
we'll forget. We'll move on.
Yeah, but
past
no
that.
one
It's
told
okay.
me.
No, it's okay,
And
mate.
I'm not on social media to like Facebook or like that.
It doesn't matter, mate. It's fine. It is what it is. But yeah, breakfast ball.
Feel bad.
Some
Terrible.
people turn up and they just play, like Corey did this morning.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
practice swing, no nothing. At least you have that benefit of the doubt where if I chunk it, slice it, hook it, thin it, whatever, I'm allowed one more.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
So I like that rule. No, I think we've fixed golf, I think, there.
Yeah, I
In,
reckon we need to
10
do
minutes.
that. I reckon we need to do that mulligan and reverse mulligan.
Yeah.
Everyone gets a mulligan each, and everyone gets a
Yeah,
reverse
it'd be good
mulligan
fun
each.
that. We need to do
That'd
it.
be really
We need to
fun.
do it abroad.
Portugal
nice, that would.
inbound.
Yeah.
Don Pedro, of course. What?
Oh,
What?
don't,
Sorry?
don't talk dirty
Sorry?
to me.
What was
Don't
that?
talk dirty to me. Oh.
Keep it PG.
Why the
come on.
fuck are you having kids?
Can't you just hold them in for a bit?
Yeah. Christian, if you're listening, just keep them in there till at least October.
Put a cork in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not happening, lads. But yeah, it's all right. Listen, after the babies are like 1.5, we've got freedom to do whatever we want to do, mate. We can go on
They can come with
whatever.
us.
I don't know about that. I think I'm gonna want a bit of an escape. But keeping on that topic of rule changes and that kind of stuff, I want to ask your boys' opinion if you have any pet peeves when playing a round of golf.
Slow play.
Yeah, I think that's quite common.
All right, okay, I'll get rid of that then.
All right, I'm going to say bunkers then.
What do you mean?
When you ain't got a fluffy bunker, do you know what I mean?
Fucking hell.
That's so bad.
It's no worse. I just thin it every single time.
Oh,
I've
I've got one.
Go on then.
I've got a big one.
Yeah.
And Max does this a lot.
Okay.
I cannot stand when people like leave the bags on the other side of the green and the tee box is there.
I like that. See?
God, that really
Love that.
honestly.
Love that.
You know when I see people like they'll let the chip there and they'll leave the bag there, knowing that the tee box is there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like that.
God, it infuriates me.
I
It's
love
just
that.
such like time wasting, and that involves slow play as well.
Love that. See,
God,
that's great.
That really does bore my piss.
I have one that I just thought of. I don't like it when I play with people and they don't have a practice swing and they just get up and hit it and flush it every time. I've got a person that I used to play golf with. You both met him a few weeks ago. He plays off 11 and he talks to me. So he'll ask me, "How are you, Theo?" And then I'm like, "Yeah, I'm all right, mate. Yeah." And then he'll change subject straight away. Before I even finish my comment, like what he's asked me, he just walks on. He's not even listening to me. And what he will do is he'll go up to his ball, not even practice swing, don't even check the yardage. He's like, "Yeah, this feels like an 8 iron." And then he'll just stand over the ball and just hit flush as an 8 iron. That pisses me off. Because then it feels like I'm playing slow golf.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a little bit slow. Like when I do my practice swing and my little routine, that's fair, that's fine. But then there's like the opposite where people can be just way too fast.
Quick.
And then I'm in my head like, oh my God.
Am I going too slow?
Am I supposed to speed up?
Yeah.
I've got
Because not like that, and I would say you two are probably slow players.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I think Harry's a lot slower than I am.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with that.
Okay.
1,000%.
What in terms of what?
In terms of
my practice swing.
Like,
Yeah,
over,
you
no,
have, like,
it's just
3 or
over.
4
It's just
practice
like
swings.
over the golf ball.
Yeah.
It's just like even over the golf ball.
Do you know what you do? A little pet peeve that you do?
Yeah, mate. Come on,
I don't know if we're thinking of the same one.
go on.
Oh, all right.
He
Go on,
gets
then.
over the ball, and then he's over the ball, and he's over the ball, and he's over the ball, and then he'll pull his phone out and check how far the yardage is.
Do I do that?
Yeah.
Mate, you know what my pet peeve is?
Go on. Oh, this
Wait.
is slagging off Harry episode.
Yeah,
You know when he's over a putt,
Yeah.
and he does like a practice backswing and he's putt. What the fuck is that about? Like you know when he
He's
goes,
checking the alignment.
fucking shut the fuck. You need to stop doing that. You know when you're up to a putt and you do, like what the fuck is that?
Yeah, to like check like going back. Like
He's trying to get the feel for it.
Yeah,
Mate, that's what your practice
Have you
strokes
noticed?
are for.
Have you boys noticed that I don't have a practice swing when I'm putting?
Yeah, I don't.
I've never noticed you not have a practice swing.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
Well,
What's the reason why you don't?
just all feel, isn't it? I literally just look at the putt.
probably why your
over it.
putting's going wrong, mate.
Mate, could be.
Could be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Try that little. Do you know what I mean?
No, what is that?
Might sort you out that.
He's just there,
Is that like Jordan Spieth when
Yeah,
he
like-
pulls the club back and looks at the club face
yeah,
and
what
then
is
he goes back down?
What is going on
Yeah.
there?
No, it is
that's a
like
pet
it
peeve.
genuinely. Do you know sometimes what I do? Yeah, this is the reason why I do it. Yeah, when I pull my putter back, I'll pull it back like at an angle. It would be so weird.
Yeah,
It's supposed
I
to
can't-
be
It
an
doesn't
arc.
matter. Yeah,
no,
it doesn't
I
matter.
can't explain it to you how it's weird.
Okay.
So if I can just go back a little bit and just make sure I'm all right, and I'm
But
in
it doesn't
line.
matter. It's like as long as
Mate,
you
have
get
you
to
seen
the
my
ball
putting
and you
at the
put.
minute?
Yeah, but as
It's
long as
not
you
bad.
get to
I don't
the,
think your
to be
putting's
fair,
bad.
he's putting
Mate,
good.
my
Putting's good.
putting's
Yeah.
serious, so I'm not even thinking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
do you know
No,
what?
yeah, listen, we're not telling you
Yeah,
on
it's
what
just a
we
pet-
don't like.
it's just a pet
It's just a
peeve.
pet peeve. You
Just
carry
start
on playing your
fucking-
games.
Just
No, I
start
will.
fucking doing
Yeah,
it.
no, do.
Man, I'm gonna have like 7 practice swings now.
You have 7 now.
All right.
Honestly.
No, you have about 4.
Yeah,
And
he
then
has
top
too
it.
much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
full.
and that's the worst thing. And then he has to go through the old
No, I
process
think
again 10
that's-
yards down the road.
Mate, I think that's
it's
my
a
problem.
fucking struggle to watch.
Do you know what I said to Stel on Tuesday?
Stel's quick. I like playing with Stel. It's just
Chenji. I was playing with Chenji on Tuesday, and he was saying, "Oh, come on, Brian Harmon," and I was like, "Am I that slow?" Like when he,
Mate, that guy called me Brian Harmon,
yeah,
did he?
he did. Yeah,
Did he?
Little bastard.
Yeah.
Who? Anyway, yeah.
No,
So she was like, I
wring
was
his
like, am I that slow? And then I says to him, Simon from last week.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Just another lad. We're not outing anyone.
Okay. So Chenji was like, "Oh yeah, come on, Brian Harmon, like you know," and he obviously were taking the piss or whatever. I was like, "Am I that slow?" And he goes, "Oh no, you're not. I'm joking, whatever." And then
He never had the bottle just to
he was like, "Yeah, you're
you
slow,
are,
mate. Speed it up."
Yeah.
I actually forgot where I was going with that.
Oh, is that because of me?
No, it's
Yeah,
my
I'd
fault.
blame Harry.
Brian Harmon, slow
Age.
play. Oh, and then I was walking down the fairway with Stel, and I was like, well, Chenji was way far left trying to find his ball, just putting that out there.
Yeah.
I was like, it's weird because I take ages. I take really long when I'm over a drive, like over the foot, like on the tee.
Yeah.
I have, this is no word of a lie, and maybe this is where I'm going wrong. I don't have any swing thoughts. And I still take that long. So it doesn't make sense for me to take that long. It should just be get up, one practice swing, and move on. But when I'm lying and like having a practice swing, there's no swing thoughts running in my mind.
So why do you do it then?
I don't know. This is what I figured out on Tuesday when I was like, it's weird still. Because I do it, but I'm not thinking of anything. And then he was like, it's just your routine. It's just what you do. And I was like, yeah, I know, but people normally, when they're off on the tee, you take a practice swing and then you're like, okay, this feels normal. I'm on my back. Backswing feels good. And then on the downswing, I want to come this. And then the club face needs to do this.
Yeah, but that's what I'm at the moment. It's a horrible place to be in. You want to just go out and play golf.
Yes, but what you're going through is, as in your
Swing thought.
swing thoughts, is like a normal process for people.
Yeah.
For me, I'm like, I might have one swing thought where I'm thinking backswing, come round, and then drag the club down towards my right pocket. Even though it doesn't look like I'm doing it, that's what it feels like to me.
Yeah,
I'm doing.
feeling real are different things. Yeah.
Big difference.
See, I do my driver like it's like a baseball bat. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not going.
So what
down,
are your swing thoughts?
It's going round.
So I want to know your swing thoughts.
So
every single swing thought that you have on a drive.
yeah. So
Hit
hold
the
on.
ball, please.
Okay,
So-
we've
no.
got 25 minutes left for the
Right.
podcast. Tell me all your swing thoughts.
Right on my driver. Yeah, I'll go like round like that because I'm like exaggerating that arc, like because obviously I'm a power fader.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm exaggerating that arc so I can sort of come round.
Okay,
on
so
it.
that's one swing thought.
That's all I
So
do.
why do you?
And then
Is
I,
it, it's like,
so
again,
I-
it's like
and
me.
then
It's
I
your
just
routine.
try and hit the ball.
So why do you take 2 minutes over? every-
I've told you this before, and you've done it on the driving range, and it worked, but it didn't. You don't really do it when you're playing golf. Remember, I said we were joking about Noah's Ark.
Yeah.
And you know, like on
and
the,
I was flushing it.
you were flushing it,
That was
and
a
then and then
joke.
and then you did it like a couple of times.
Yeah.
And you're right, it is like a baseball swing.
Yeah.
That's the reason why you slice it, and that's the reason why I used to slice it. And now it's back. I'm trying to figure it out. But I feel like your swing is so easy to fix. I'd love to be like, just do this, this, and this.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
I've
Because
said you need lessons.
because your drives are exactly the same as what mine used to be like a year and a half ago. Exactly the same. But yeah, it is what it is.
I'm just going through a bit of a phase at the minute.
It's right, mate. Look, listen, golf is all about ups and downs,
Mate,
phases,
before these
good
competitions
and
come
bad.
in, I was playing stupid golf.
What-
Breaking 90.
Yeah. What not annoyed me today, I was looking forward to the comp today because it was my birthday and I was going to see my friends and then we were like, oh, happy birthday, mate, you know, whatever. But obviously that didn't happen. And then I come to find out that it's a medal. And I told you this on the driving range and I'm like, oh, that kind of ruins it a bit because it's a bit more serious. And even Corey said, because I played with Corey a few times.
Did he know it was your birthday?
No. But
What's
again,
the matter with everyone?
I don't expect
Mate,
Corey to
he's the
to know my
nicest
birthday.
bloke going as well, and people just
Corey
can't
is.
appreciate him.
Corey.
No, you.
Or
No,
me.
you.
I'm the nicest bloke.
Well, you're
Yeah,
right.
like people should remember your birthday.
Listen, mate, I'm not bothered, mate. I'm not. It is what
Sorry,
it is.
stop fucking bringing it up then.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
should.
you
I
are really
yeah,
bothered.
yeah,
It's really
I
rubbing
want
it
to.
in. He said he's not bothered, but I tell you
No, no,
that
no,
Because he
because
knows how
because
bad we are
several
feeling
reminders
because of
now.
it. He just keeps bringing it up.
Yeah, because I know how bad you both are feeling. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna rub
I
salt in
do
the
feel
wound.
horrible, to be fair.
But fair play, you should. So Corey said to me, I've played with him a few times, and obviously every time I played with him, it was like a mess around, casual round. Today he was marking my card because of some mess about, and he goes to me, it's weird because I've played with you like loads of times, and this is the first time I've seen you in a competition setting, and I've noticed like a change in your demeanor when you're playing golf, and I'm like, really? And he goes, yeah, you're a lot more serious. Up until the 11th, when I got a 17, I was doing okay, and it was like, yeah, you weren't as talkative as you normally would be. And I'm like, really? He goes,
we probably don't see that
because
we play like both.
But I'm like, apparently, and I'm like, I like the fact that I can
make that switch.
differentiate. I'm trying to use big words.
Differentiate.
Yeah.
Differentiate.
Like comp golf to casual golf, where I can switch it on a little bit.
You see, I don't notice that.
Good, I'm glad.
Definitely not
But
from you.
No, I don't know. I feel like it's just get on with it. But we still have a joke. We still have a laugh. We still,
You know, like, I know
always have a laugh.
We always leave and we're like, we played crap today, but we had a joke. We had a great time.
Yeah.
I'm
You know,
happy
even
whenever
though
I
it's a
finish.
club comp,
Yeah.
we don't. It's not rate serious,
No.
is it? Do you know what I mean?
No.
We still have a bit of a laugh.
We have to, mate. We have
You know,
to.
I made a 14 last week. That's just a bit of banter, isn't it?
Yeah,
you know,
today-
I'm not really going to make
today,
a 14. Let's be honest.
17. I was saying to Corey, I don't think I've ever got a 17 ever since playing golf.
On a golf hole.
Mad, innit?
That's crazy. That is
Mad.
to be fair.
I've got a couple more pet peeves. I want to hear your thoughts. One, this might just be me. I hate it when I see people taking a practice swing, especially if it's like wet outside, and they take a practice swing and the club face, it's like there's mud on it or there's wet and they don't clean it.
Yeah.
Mate, that gets, and I'm like, clean your club. Or if it's pick and place rule and they're in the middle of the fairway and there's clearly mud on the ball and they don't clean it, and I'm like, you're allowed to pick it up and clean it.
Yeah.
Why would you not use
Little
that
pet
rule?
peeve on that. I don't like it when people practice swing and take a divot. That really pisses me
Yeah,
off.
it does me.
I can see that.
Really
But
pisses
I'm like,
me off.
oh, like I feel bad for the golf course because like, oh, you just wasted.
You know what?
Yeah.
I think if you do that, I think it should be a shot penalty. It really
think that's a bit much.
That's
no,
harsh.
That's a
no,
bit
it
much.
really
Sometimes
pisses me
you
off.
don't mean
You
to
know,
do
when I
it.
see people take a beaver tail on the practice swing, I think to myself, mate, what the fuck are you doing?
No. What you need to think about is how they're feeling because they know they're not supposed to do that. So in their head, they're like, "Oh my god, if I do that when I'm playing proper golf, when it counts."
Yeah.
So I feel like it. What's the word? Not worries. It's in your head.
Every time
So-
I do
sorry,
that.
the pressure it builds up because
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I can't believe I just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I do that, I always like make a comment like, "Oh, sorry, groundsman," or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I've never heard you say that.
What?
I've never heard you say that.
Or like, I will apologise for doing it. Do you know
You
what I
would
mean?
apologise to the golf gods, like I'm sorry, I didn't
Yeah.
mean to do this.
Sorry. Oh,
Fair
sorry
enough.
for that, mate.
I've got another one. Again, this might just be. I think me and you might agree on this. I don't know, Harry. I cannot stand when I play golf courses and on the greens the flags are not marked front, middle, back.
Yes.
I cannot
Oh, mate, I
stand
hate
it.
that. Because how the hell, if you've
agree.
never played
Yes.
this course before,
Yes.
how do you not know?
Yes, there's a lot of golf courses where they have like checkered flags or same colour flags. I'm like,
Or
why?
like when they're
Why?
like on different courses, sometimes the flag will be at the top, flag will be in the middle,
Yes.
the flag will be at the bottom.
Even that I don't like because if the green is like elevated,
Yeah.
you're like, okay, how far?
It's got to
from
be
the
coloured.
ground?
It's got to be coloured. Like, I like
Coloured.
it how it is here: red, yellow, white.
I've figured something out. I don't know how accurate this is. Steve would probably be able to tell us. Why do you think this is probably so dumb and so obvious, but nobody's ever told me this, and I figured it out, and I think I told you this before.
Oh yeah, red's because it's ladies' tee because it's forward.
Yeah.
Yellow because it's in the middle and it's in the middle, and
Yeah.
then white 'cause at the back because the
It's common
like the
sense.
tees. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I never thought of that. to be fair.
Nobody has ever told me this, and I'm like, when I thought about it, because I used to struggle, like, Stel, what's red flag again at this golf course? It's like front. I'm like, okay, what's yellow? Is that middle? But then after you kind of get that little, I don't know, analogy in your head, you're like, oh, of course, it makes so much sense for red to be front. There's some clothes where it's obviously different colours.
Yeah.
But red, yellow, white, staple in golf.
No, that.
Do you know what
It's
another
so
pet peeve is?
easy.
I've just remembered one.
Oh, yes, please.
Actually, there's two. Right. One, when the tee box is not in the direction of like the fairway,
Okay.
and you are like sort of you're taking your shot in like a different direction
Yeah.
of where the two.
Yeah. That's a very common pet peeve, by the way.
That's so annoying for me.
I know what his second one's
Ano-
going to be because he did it today.
Another one.
I think it's gonna be, we're all going to have the same one.
It's like
Yes.
the tee box is at an angle, so
Yes.
you're either, depending on where you're standing,
Yeah.
you're sort of hitting down or
Yeah.
you're hitting up, and it's like,
Yeah, that one is my biggest pet peeve. And Stel will be like, "Why do you think about this?" And I'm like, why do you not think about this?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
if the ball's above your feet and you've got a driver in your hand,
You shouldn't be on a tee box and
Yes.
having to worry about
Yeah.
ball above and below your
Yeah.
feet.
And
But
you're-
don't you think some here,
Yeah.
they are
Yeah.
quite bad? Like,
yeah, they're quite bad. And have you ever noticed that the ball is always above your feet? It's not
Yeah,
really
always
below,
above your
It's
feet.
never below your feet.
Always.
Yeah.
Have you noticed
Don't get
that?
me wrong, they're not bad tee boxes.
But still,
No,
it's
they're like, the condition of the tee boxes is good. But I mean,
yeah. But this is like it's not just here. It's like normal places.
Yeah,
Normal,
I was going to say, it's not just here, it's
no,
everywhere.
but it's like why? There was one. We played Forest of Arden a couple of weeks ago. Me, Stel, and my other cousin Leo. There was one tee box. I swear to you, it felt like the ball was half a foot above my feet, and I was going first on the tee, and I was like, boys, I can't hit I can't. It's in my head.
Yeah.
And then Stel was like, the boys were like, you're overreacting. So I hit my shot, went half decent. I don't remember where it went. Fine. My cousin Leo went to tee up, and he was like, oh my God, this is the worst I've ever. And I'm like, thank you. I told you.
yeah.
It was like so steep, and I'm like, how? Because your first shot is obviously you tee up, you take your time or whatever. Last thing I need, especially if it's like windy or raining, last thing I need is for me to adjust my alignment to where the slope of the tee box is.
Yeah.
That's annoying. And it's like,
Don't you think just level it out?
just level it out. Is it that much of a job?
Yeah, but let's be honest, how many people have took fucking serious craters out of it, and that's what it might be. It
Mate,
might be the grass growing
For
back.
it to be like that?
I don't know.
Have you seen your divots?
Yeah, mate, they were about 2 inches behind the ball today.
Were they?
I've
Was
seen,
that bad?
I've seen diggers take less out of the earth.
Mate, sometimes, like me 3-wood today, it'd go like 120 yards, and then I'd look at me tee, and me tee is still stuck in the ground, hardly even moved, with like about a 6 inch divot
Before it.
before
You know-
it.
you
And I
know
think,
what?
how have I even hit the ball there? How
I
has it even got
don't
that
think
far?
there's anything. I don't know. I'm sure there is once we get talking. There's nothing more embarrassing than taking a divot with a drive.
Yeah.
Like
I
like
don't
if-
drive the ball now, so
If anybody did that, like if you did that,
We saw it, to be fair, I remember when we went to that live, that on Sunday at Live, and Brooks
Centurion.
Centurion. You know when Kepka's brother, he took a divot with his driver.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I remember it.
No,
Because that's where
quite
me and
bad.
you literally looked at each other and went,
I don't.
One of us.
But I'm like, I would never be like, if you did it, or if anybody did it, and I'm there, I wouldn't be like, you just took a divot with
Yeah,
your drive.
no, yeah.
But I would feel so bad
yeah.
because I'm like, that can't feel good, and it can't end up being a good shot if you could hit it in
No,
a divot.
mate, I swear you pissed yourself when I fully
That's
air
different.
shot it.
Yeah, it's
No,
different.
that's so different. You airshotted it, but you didn't take a divot. You just went straight underneath it. No, sorry,
No, I
straight
didn't.
over it.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I did.
Oh wait, what do you mean? He did it a few times. You should remember, no?
Yeah,
did it
he's
twice,
he's
man.
No,
airshot
it was
a few
twice
times.
in one round.
And I swear I was hungover as well.
Yeah. When are you not hungover on a weekend?
I was a bit dizzy. It was a Sunday morning, wasn't it?
He's done it in front of me like 7 times.
No, I haven't, mate. You know what I love as well now?
I've done it
You-
3
what,
times
you've
in
done
my
it-
whole golf
Oh,
career.
No,
yeah,
you haven't.
fuck off.
Twice.
You've done it more than
You've
that.
done it twice with Corey here.
Yeah?
On the same shot.
Yeah. That is true.
And then you did it in Portugal like 3 times.
No, I didn't. I did it once,
No,
man.
you didn't.
No, you
Yeah,
didn't.
No, it
You
was
did
to
it
the
a
point
few
where
times.
Stel was like,
How many times
listen,
did I do
Mate,
it?
you did it a few times. 'Cause I remember one time.
fucking lying bastards.
I remember
I'm
one
sick
time.
of it.
Mate, I remember one time when he did it. He went,
Mate, you still
he
cut
just
us raw.
walked. He literally put his claw and went, what the fuck is going on?
No, he was
I was
that
all
many-
over.
No, you wasn't. You wasn't. There was one time where he did it that many times in Portugal. Stel was like, "We're gonna have to start like counting those air shots."
Oh, mate, because he got so
He
like
got
fucking
rough, didn't
competitive, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
And it was like saying, no, you can't keep getting away with this. We've got to start counting these.
Yeah.
In fact, is that even a rule if you air shot it? So that is a rule.
Mate, it was a
Yeah.
practice swing.
Oh my god! So you're old up. So you should have lost in Portugal. Then he did it that many
Mate,
times.
God, you remember it was on like the 16th or 17th,
Yeah, it
and
was
it
so
was
bad.
neck and neck.
I've
And
done
then
it.
Stel was
16th or
like,
17th time.
Stel was
I've
like,
done
we're
it.
going to count that, aren't we? No, Stel.
He's
It was
cutting
a
it
practice
out.
swing.
I've done it a few times with a 60-degree wedge, where not in England, but if you play like
How'd you do
really
it with a wedge?
Okay, it's actually quite impressive. If you do it like on Bermuda grass, where it's like fluffy grass, and you're
Oh, and
around
you
the
get
green,
under it.
and you get under it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
done
not an
that.
air shot. That's
Well,
not
it-
over the top.
No, it's,
No, that's
it still counts as a shot. Sorry,
Yeah,
you
no.
still
I
count
know
as a
it still
shot, but the
count-
ball does not
yeah, I know-
move.
Yeah, I know that still counts as a shot, but it's not airing a shot. It's totally different. That.
Okay, but it's the opposite of not airing. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like still, have you done that before?
Yeah, I've done it a few times. When
Have you?
Yeah, when my club's just gone fully through it. Yeah,
Oh.
when I've tried to open up the club face, you've gone through it and he's just gone straight on, and you think, oh, sound.
Wicked. Another one.
I feel
one, I'll
like
take
your
two.
chipping today has not been your normal self.
I've thinned loads today.
I've not thinned anything.
I've thinned loads
No,
today.
you've not thinned everything. Everything's just been short, hasn't it? Not.
Yeah. No,
God,
He's
he's really
trying to
cool.
forget.
Yeah.
He's trying to forget.
Oh, sorry, mate.
It's all
I just
right.
seen the tear just going down his eye there.
One single tear.
No,
Oh,
still
no,
laughing
sorry
at
about
bear shots, yeah.
Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah,
a bit of golf
moving on,
news.
'cause, yeah, I feel
New
like
golf clubs have arrived.
Yes.
What, yours?
No, I'm not
say.
changing clubs now.
Silly purchase.
For now, I'm not changing club. I don't need anything. No, new golf clubs have been released. The most one. Do you want to tell us, Harry?
What, the Titleist?
Yep. What they're called? The new driver that's out.
TSI.
Brilliant.
Well done.
So GT2, GT3, GT4.
That's a joke, mate.
Mate, have you seen them?
Take,
Oh,
yeah,
Titleist
mate, lovely. Yeah,
take the
yeah.
piss out of me like
They
that.
Honestly,
look
really nice.
unbelievable.
And you know
Saying
what?
that
They look
every
even
year.
better when you see Ludwig hit it.
Oh yes, wow. Yes.
Mate, I
would-
don't see the thing with Titleist drivers. They look the same every single year.
Get out.
Get
Mate,
out.
get out.
Every
Mate,
single
mate.
year, they do not miss when it comes to like looks of drivers.
Mate.
They
Really?
look. It's simple.
No.
Mate,
You
that's
just
it.
look
It's the
at them.
simplicity of it.
You look at them and you're like, they will go a mile.
What? So you just
No.
want...
I've got goosebumps thinking about Titleist clubs in general.
I'm not
God.
that. I'm not.
Mate,
I'm not. I'm not
unbelievable.
that. I'm not that deep. But like,
Pink
do you
with
just
that,
like
like
something
matte
that looks
black
like a
over-
spaceship all the time? Then
Spaceship.
why do you like stuff? I don't like things that have got too much going on with it.
I agree.
I like literally
a
the
matte-
less it's got on, the better for me.
Yeah, a matte black ping. I
Yeah.
love that.
Or obviously the Cobra Dark Speed. That's
Yes, that's beautiful.
best club, best drive I've ever
Yeah.
seen. But these are not far off. These are
You see,
really
I,
nice.
I know I've got a stealth
I'd buy
myself,
that.
but I don't.
I'd buy that.
I'd buy
but-
that.
I'd buy that, but I know I can't hit it.
Yeah,
I
because it's
think
not.
you could-
It's not. But yeah, it's not. It's not forgiving,
See,
is it?
I'm guessing GT2 and GT2 probably is.
Is it
guessing.
GT1?
No, GT2,
What's
GT3,
like
GT4.
the
Yeah, so
forgiving one?
GT2 would be the tall one, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
so I'm guessing GT4 is going to be the forgiving one. But even that, I know I'd struggle to hit that.
What's that? Is it 10k?
No,
What,
I don't think.
what is it? Is it inertia?
Look at the
Yeah.
bottom of it, mate.
Yeah, it's same every year, mate.
Harry, get out, mate.
Get out, Harry, get out. Let me
Literally exactly the same.
stay updated. I don't-
Titleist is a golf ball brand. They do half decent wedges, and that's
Oh
about it.
my God, no,
please stop,
mate, no, just stop
it.
talking.
By
Stop
the way,
talking.
just so if
Mate,
anybody's
stop,
listening,
mate, stop
this is the
talking.
26 handicapper talking. Please,
Oh
please
my
carry on
God.
slagging off Titleist.
Oh
please,
my God.
Please,
No
the floor,
way.
no, stop talking,
Mate.
Jack.
25. I'm 25
No.
handicap. Not even
I
26.
don't believe
mate.
what I've just heard. They're just a golf ball brand. I'm actually just gobsmacked. I don't believe what I've just
It's
heard.
bad. Mate, the Titleist make the best putters, the best wedges, the best irons, the best.
Do you actually,
No,
do you
Scotty,
actually
that's
believe?
Scotty
do you
Cameron,
actually
though.
believe?
It's not Titleist,
No,
is
it's
it?
still a,
Oh.
it's
Yeah,
still
but Titleist bought Scotty Cameron.
yeah, but it's still a Titleist
Yeah, but
brand.
it's not
Oh
Titleist,
my
is it?
God.
It's Scotty Cameron.
Mate, I'm generally considering just like, mate, do you generally believe that?
No, to be fair, I was just
Talking.
wanting you lot to call it rough.
Jesus Christ.
Caught rough.
Just a golf ball brand.
Look at that.
there's
Look
no
at that. You've got
details.
all the... Oh, are they the new ones?
No, these are the TSR.
Oh,
They're not the new ones.
mate,
there's
they
there's
look
no
exactly
information.
the same.
It's probably
Okay,
not a bit
okay.
of a ball.
All right. They're not far off. But what we're trying to say is,
Mate, I generally thought he had all the new ones up there, and it weren't.
He's
It was just
fucking
all the
agile.
old ones.
okay,
He's
right.
actually
Exactly
kicked
the
down
same.
there, hasn't he?
Okay. What I'm trying to say is, what me and Jack are trying to say is
Yeah.
that they're so timeless that they can bring out
Boring,
the
mate.
same looking clubs every 2 years, because that's what Titleist
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
Yeah.
Every 2 years, they can bring out the same looking club, and you know it's going to perform because
Yeah.
it's Titleist. That's what I'm
The
trying to say.
quality's unreal.
The quality is always good. When I went
It's
to get
timeless
fitted,
almost.
yeah. When I went to, and it's like in 50 years' time, you can see a Titleist club, and it will still look.
Yeah,
spot on.
Is it the
100%.
best manufacturer then? In your
No, it's
Yeah.
all. No, it's all.
I
no,
think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think so, but it's all opinion, isn't it? People
It's,
can say
it's
what they
all
want.
we can talk. Actually, this is a really interesting topic.
Oh, you've got your... Actually, you are all Titleist apart from your woods, aren't you?
Woods. I've got a TaylorMade 3 wood. I've got a.
That's what I mean, apart
Yeah.
from your wood.
Wait, I've got something else.
You got
My,
Titleist.
my Nike. I've got a Nike Method putter now. Before that was a Ping. Driver is.
Yeah, but do you reckon you'd use a
what-
Scotty?
Ping.
Ping. Sorry, what did you say?
Oh no, you have got a Scotty, haven't you? You've got a few, haven't you?
I've got 2 Scottish, but
No,
I
but it's
don't
not what
use
he
them.
plays. Yeah, he doesn't
would
use
you play it? No.
No, because the ones that I buy are not. I
that's
feel
what
bad using.
That's what I mean. Do you know for like, because like 500 quid, aren't they?
Yeah, but like the Nike Method
Is that
putter
the
that I
reason?
bought.
Is that the reason why?
No, it's because I feel like it's more like a collector's item than a piece that like a golf club. It's not.
Yeah,
a
but
golf
do you
club.
know if you're
I'll
like
answer your
heavily
question.
breaded, where you
Oh, yeah,
got
yeah,
that?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
no,
But yeah,
you don't care.
Yeah, what I'm
yes,
saying
yes,
is, then,
yeah, yeah.
what would you? So going off now today's golf clubs, what would be your bag?
My bag.
If you could pick any bag, go on.
Okay, I love this.
Right. 100%, yeah.
See his eyes little there. He's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he knows he's
yeah.
got it.
I already
come
know,
on,
mate.
let's go on,
right?
hurry up then.
100
It's like he's practiced.
100%, yeah. It'd be ping driver,
Yeah,
ping 3-wood,
yeah.
ping hybrid, so all
Okay, yeah.
ping
yeah,
wood.
Ping woods.
Yeah. It would be probably Titleist.
So you've just slagged them off.
No.
Sorry.
Mate,
No,
Okay,
carry
go
on.
Go on.
Titleist irons.
Titleist irons
Yeah.
and Vokey wedges.
Okay.
And then my putter, mate, genuinely, I'd probably go for the same Odyssey that I've got.
I love that.
But
Yeah,
I
I'm
love
really
that.
happy you said that.
Yeah,
'cause,
yeah.
I'd
I
go
agree.
for the Odyssey that I've got. Is it the World 7?
Yeah.
Right, but I'd go for the new one, the
version.
AI.
Yeah.
Love that.
Mate,
Love that.
And that'd be my bag.
Love that.
And I'd play with
What
a T-
golf ball would you play
I'd
with?
play with a TP5.
Yeah.
Prick.
Ooh.
Is it prick?
Why?
Pricks.
Yeah, picks.
Pick, sorry.
Why?
Not prick.
Why?
Tommy.
What? Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
fucking love Tommy.
Okay.
I need him with me. You know what I mean?
Jack. You go.
So mine would be same driver. I'd have a ping driver.
Okay.
And in fact, you know what? I wouldn't change my M2. I love that driver.
Okay.
What?
So tailor-made driver. No. Forget. No. You're getting it wrong.
Too deep.
No. Forget brand. Forget
What I've got
brand
now.
within a brand.
Yeah.
Is what brand of driver would you want?
Okay,
Do you
okay.
feel like you could get your best game out? So
Yeah, okay.
It doesn't
Okay,
matter.
I'd probably play I'd probably play-
QI10 stealth. It doesn't matter. It's tailor-made.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, I'll play a tailor-made driver.
Okay.
My woods would probably still be tailor-made. My
What, three wood?
My 3 wood. I don't have a 5 wood.
Yeah.
But to be fair, in fact, I'll tell a lie. No, I've hit a ping today. My 3 wood would be a ping. My 5 wood, if I had one, probably would be a ping. If I had a 5 wood, my irons would be Titleist. My wedges would be Titleist. And if I had a choice of putter, I wouldn't change the ping one that I've got now.
Love it.
Really?
Interesting. That's good.
What,
I
not
think
a
it's good.
Scotty?
And then the ball I'm playing with at the moment, Titleist, Pro V1X.
I think
love Pro V1X.
for our handicap, I don't want to say I know a lot about clubs because I really do not. I know nothing compared to like people that actually know about clubs. I feel like I've bought and sold and researched so much about clubs. I feel like I would be an incredible fitter, but not for pros.
Yeah.
For like high handicappers.
For like myself and Harry.
Not you. Harry definitely.
Right then.
Okay.
Right. So
This is so easy for me.
So I have recently
Go on, give me your back.
Whoa. I've recently got fitted, yeah. And I don't believe that my woods are correct.
What woods do you have?
I've got a regular flex in my woods.
What woods are you using? TaylorMade? Or colourway? Stealth. Okay. Wrong. Completely wrong. I feel like, in my opinion, for you, this is just for you, not for anybody else. If you could get away with regular flex, but you're using the wrong clubs.
Mate, I don't think I'm a regular flex.
Regular
Too
flex.
bendy.
Okay. Regular flex, but that's just you trying to, if you timed it correctly, regular flex is perfectly fine. You can actually get more distance on regular flex and stiff flex.
Yeah,
I thought it was the opposite way around.
You know your long drivers, I'm telling you this now, your long drivers will have the whippiest shaft going.
They use women's shaft, ladies' shaft.
Because of the whip. If you can time your release,
Yes.
they get more whip
So,
out than they would a
is it
stiff
more
shaft.
unforgiving then?
Yes. So if you were to get, if I was to fit you, I would get you a G430 Max driver, 12.5 degrees, not 10.5. No, 100%.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Let the man speak. Let the man speak.
1,000%. Mate, if I got to fit you, you would be 16 handicap by the end of the year, in my opinion.
Mate, honestly, my driver at the minute, I've not been hitting it brilliantly, but it's
what driver do you have?
Goes so high.
What driver do you have?
Stealth 2, regular flex.
The worst driver you could possibly use for your handicap.
Yeah, 1000%.
You got sold a dream.
Yeah, no, not forgiven at all.
Not forgiven at all.
Mate, you were there. that was your one job. And you just ended up...
No,
You
listen,
went and you were
listen.
like, I'm taking Jack with me to
listen,
make sure I
no,
don't
Sam,
get...
you ain't
I did
coming,
help
mate.
him. No, listen, I did help him,
Right.
and he actually hit the driver all right. So he did it. The one thing I was there
Balls
for
were
is
bouncing everywhere. How did they do it all right?
Yeah.
He
I had
says
to
to me,
I
he
had to
says,
duck at one point.
he says, do you want to just use your old driver just so you can get comfortable? I'm there dripping with sweat. I was like, right nervous. The guy opened the window and put the aircon on for me. I thought he was going to cuddle me. He goes, "Oh, you're all right. You can just use your old
my
driver
God.
just so you're
No.
all right."
You got the wrong club. Right, so what I would do is, for you...
Mate, that lad has your fucking kit down.
Mate, and then they didn't send my grips. I had to put all my grips on. Now they're all at flipping...
One key, they're
Yeah.
so off. They're so
I
off.
tell you what though, those Paradigm irons,
Yeah,
good purchase.
Yeah.
I did well there, didn't I?
Wow, what did you do? You were just trying to get around the golf out of him. Oh, we could come down here, H, and then we could have a round of golf with whatever his name. Oh, Kieran.
Right, okay, so I would fit you in a G430 max 12.5 degree regular or stiff, whatever you feel more comfortable with, driver. I would look at your swing speed. If it's above 110, then I'll put you in a stiff. But I don't think it is. But anyway,
What's your
What,
bag?
my
then?
swing
Sorry?
speed's not
What's
over
your- we've
110.
still not got your bag
sorry,
here.
I was trying to fit.
I know.
Harry.
Forget fitting in.
My bag would be a ping driver, definitely ping hybrids and woods.
Yeah.
Titleist irons, Vokey wedges, ping putter. I'm not bothered about the putter. Putter
Yeah,
is
so
at least,
you've basically got the bag that you want, man.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, fair
I'm
play.
looking like that.
So
I'm
why are you
happy.
shooting 108 then?
I'm sorry, I had a bad fucking day, mate. It's my birthday, and you forgot. sorry.
So you've not fucking
what I would
said.
do?
Can't say.
Sorry. So I want to fit you. 12.5 degree for the fifth time. 12.5 degree G430 max.
Stiff shaft.
Okay, that's fine. I'll give you stiff. Ping G425 woods and hybrids. This is so specific. I would give you
Ping G.
Yes.
What? 25.
Mate,
yes
let the man
G425.
Which one's that one then?
2 years ago. Those clubs, those drivers, the driver and the woods and hybrids. In 20 years' time, I feel like people will be still talking about that G425.
Yeah, that line.
Mate, I got goosebumps. Unbelievable.
Can I get them?
Yeah, of course you can, and they're quite cheap.
Well, why am I doing it then?
Because I don't know.
You still
Listen, I'm
putting
not
faith in
gonna.
your stealth.
If you want to use a
Fuck
stealth,
stealth.
and then
I don't
I'd
believe
give
that I'm a
you-
regular flex.
I'd give you. That's the least of your worries. I promise you.
No, it's not.
I think it is.
Mate, your shaft is the least of your worries.
The shaft is the least of your
Oh,
worries.
fuck you,
It's,
both.
it's important, but for our level,
Really?
it's just what you feel comfortable with. I got fitted
I genuinely feel it feels
for the past 4. You might be right. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Joe,
but what I'm
I've got
saying
that
is,
new
all you-
Cobra in
all-
my bag, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a stiff flex. And honestly, I feel like I'm hitting that well.
Uh,
And I
is
feel,
that-
it just feels nicer in my hand.
okay, here's a question. Have you ever had a driver where you like the shaft?
No, because I've only had one proper driver. It's my
all
first
right.
driver I bought.
See, I fitted myself the shaft, which is completely wrong. But every time I've bought a driver, I've put the shaft that I got fitted for. I'm like, scrap that off, and I've always used the same shaft.
Yeah, the shaft that I've got now, I don't think I'd change.
Yeah.
So, but you have been around the asses with shafts,
Yeah, I think you've got fitted for a shaft, no?
driver shafts.
Yeah.
No, you have though, because you have that orange one, that
yeah.
long drive one.
Did you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
mate.
I had literally right up to the legal
No,
limit.
I
Yeah,
did
yeah.
not know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
I'd love to
is
see you hit that.
Was it 2 inches longer?
It was literally right on the legal limit,
No
like
way.
bang on the legal limit.
Wow. I didn't know you had
This is
you were
seriously-
that kind of guy.
Mate, you
That's
know,
normally me.
You know when you
trying
go
to
from that and then
discipline.
you end up putting like a normal length shaft in there.
It's like a
just
kid's.
ridiculous, mate.
You're bending down
Yeah,
a
you
little
feel
bit
like
more.
you're a lot more in control.
Yeah. For irons, I would probably get you ping again. Any not the I-25s or like not
What,
them.
cavity backs?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Nice
need some
forgiving,
serious
or like a nice tailor-made. Is it a Sim Max?
Sim Max irons.
Yeah.
Mate, the paradigms that he's got now is perfect.
Yeah,
Mate,
I don't mind that.
Yeah, they're forgivable.
I'd give you Vokey wedges. Again, wedges they're not far in between.
What about my lofts though?
50, 50.
I think you're getting too technical
50,
now, to be
54
No.
and 60.
60.
I think I'd give you a 60.
Can't
but
hit me
again,
58 at the minute. Can't hit
hold
it.
on. When do you hit your 58?
When?
Yes.
So
I'll hit my 58 if I'll hit a full 58 with a 75 if I've got a 75 yards.
Okay. What do you hit out of bunkers?
Sometimes 58, or if it's like yesterday, I had a bunker shot, but I didn't need height. If you know what I'm saying, I was like, right on the corner of it, but I didn't need to get over anything, so I just used my 54 and it just
Okay, that's fine.
come out
That's
beautiful.
okay. I've Dan Greaves, when I went and had a lesson with him a year ago, he said the
Jack's
main
mate.
thing. That's right. The main thing that he said is that 60 degree wedge you should only use in emergencies. So okay, obviously Jack is the exception because he does hit his 60 degree really well from anywhere. But unless you're in like a lot of trouble and you need a lot of loft, put that back in the bag. It's a lot more common for you to thin or chunk a 60 degree than to hit a perfect shot.
Yeah.
So I only use my 60 degree legit if I'm in a bunker, like a greenside bunker, or if it's like a really fluffy lie.
Oh, what about
Other than that,
so what about like I said, I'll use it 70, 75 yards. Would you not hit that?
I wouldn't personally.
What are you doing then? Like a 54, but like
What I would do is,
I hate half swinging now.
okay, but you need to get comfortable doing that. This is the last lesson I had with Rory. He taught me which is a very common thing, but obviously
The 9 o'clock.
No. Yeah, kind of, but it's different. It's shoulder to shoulder.
I never get that clockwork bollocks.
Shoulder.
Bryson,
it works.
mate.
Yeah, but obviously
Mate,
Don't
he's
stop. Don't stop. I don't want to be arguing on my birthday with you, mate. Come on.
It's at
No.
6:30.
Yeah, but he does it properly though. So what he taught me was he got my 56 degree wedge and he got me to hit a full shot. So let's say it goes 90 yards.
Yeah.
And then he got me to grip down on my 56 and put one finger, like I'm trying to run my best to, one finger like below the grip. Does that make sense? My normal grip.
Yeah.
And then do a full shot and see how far that went. And then 2 fingers and see how far that went. And then you kind of get 3
That's
different
what Theo
yardages.
Hatton does, doesn't he?
Yeah. And I
Mate,
found...
you've got to be striping it to do that though. You've
No,
got to be
no.
hitting.
You don't. It works. Trust
You've
me.
got to hit consistently though.
Just hit the ball first. So just practice hitting the ball. So what he did was he put the ball down.
Taking the piss out of you there.
Sorry.
Mate,
No, I wasn't trying to be horrible.
When you hit it like a few grooves low and it goes about 150 yards.
I know. Okay, but what you're supposed to do, what he did was he put the ball down and then he put a towel like 2 inches before the ball. He goes, just don't hit the towel. So I just kind of,
right.
does that make sense?
Yes,
Yeah.
And then that makes you, forces you to like nip it and kind of hit the ball first.
Okay.
So you don't chunk it basically.
Yeah.
And ever since then, if I'm like 60 yards away,
Yeah.
I know that's a shoulder to shoulder 56 degree wedge.
Yeah.
So I just have like 5 practice swings, shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah.
And then I step over it and do it. Today didn't work out, obviously, but normally it kind of works out.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it. Oh, there's something else I want to show you.
There's golf news as well. Flying Scotsman won with his old
my
man.
God.
What a story that is.
That got me emotional.
Yeah, mate.
Seeing how
I
emotional.
love that. Imagine that. The bloke who's like brought you up, introduced you to the game of
Major.
golf.
Greatest
and then,
story in golf, 2024.
Mate,
By far.
I love that. That is absolutely brilliant. His caddy couldn't turn up.
Yeah.
And then his old man.
Not only he could.
Oh, is that what it was?
Mate, that's what it was. Mate, that's what
He
it was.
called like 5 different caddies.
Yeah.
And everyone was busy.
Couldn't do it.
And then I think it was like the week before or a few days before, he was like, Dad,
flew him out. I need you out here.
I need you to
And
come
he had
out.
to down. He had his job, didn't he? He just.
He's a greenkeeper.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mad.
Yeah.
No, he downed his rake and goes,
Yeah.
I'm
And he
off.
went, I'm
Yeah.
off on the bag with me
Lads,
son.
hold me rake, I'm going to caddy.
He hold me right come off. But how sick is that?
Mate, that's
And
unbelievable.
they
And then he
smashed
what a
it.
story.
wins, man.
I'm so glad he won because at one point it was a bit shaky.
Yeah, no, at one point
Yeah.
I did thought,
But-
oh God, no,
Mate,
surely.
do you know that final pairing on that Sunday? Yeah. Did anyone think he was like trying to get into that other guy's head?
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, no, I didn't notice
So
it.
a couple of times, right, where he'd have like not a driver in hand, and he would just like squeeze one into the fairway.
Yeah.
And then the other guy would have a driver in hand. And this happened a couple of times. It wasn't just the once.
Yeah.
And the guy had hit his driver, and then he'd go out with his arm like that and go 4 left or whatever, and shout it.
That everybody does that.
No,
But I don't know if
just
you did it over the top.
But I just think the way he was like walking away whilst the guy was still on the tee box and he's like 4 left, and I'm thinking, is he
Mate,
trying to get into his head?
I
I
don't
wouldn't-
think
I
Bobby
would not think
McIntyre is the
that's
kind of guy
getting
that would
into
do that.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't. But then I was
I
seeing
never
that, I
looked
was
at that.
thinking,
I didn't look at that.
Wouldn't you?
I see a lot of people like John Rahm. He does it a lot where somebody else is like playing,
Yeah.
teeing off, and as soon as he makes the other player makes contact with the ball, keep like notice next time you see him playing, he just just walks.
Yeah, he's gone.
And there's times where if he goes like left or right, John Rahm will be like straight away and he's like legging it down the fairway.
Yeah.
right.
So
DJs like that.
Yeah.
Mate,
A
if
lot
you
of people do it.
I've seen DJ as well actually start walking when the guy's on his downswing.
No,
Yeah,
no.
mate, I've seen
But
it. If I find the
anyone's
clip,
gonna
I'm
do
going to
it,
show
if
it.
anyone's going to do it, it's going to be Dustin Johnson.
Yeah, mate, he doesn't give a shit.
He doesn't care about anything or anyone.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
yeah,
well,
honestly.
I just thought it was like trying to get into the other guy's mind.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But honestly,
Maybe.
that's such a great story. Like,
love
how
it.
good would that be winning your first PGA Tour event?
Yeah.
And you've got your old man on the
Oh
back.
my God.
It'd be like that if like you were on the back for me or stuff
my
like that.
God, mate.
How good would that be?
Unbelievable.
Or like
It's-
you were on the bag for me.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah,
It goes
yeah.
both ways.
Yeah,
It always goes
both
both ways.
I tell you what, though, I think, and this is going to sound really bad. You know, if I was to be on tour now,
Yeah.
I generally think I'd ask you to caddy,
I would want nothing more.
mate.
I want,
Only
sorry.
reason being is hear me out. No,
wait.
hear me out.
Is
Hear
it
me
because it's
out.
my birthday?
Yeah, I'm trying to redeem myself a bit. No,
Try to
hear
redeem
me
yourself.
out. Hear me out. So, as much as I think it'd be brilliant,
Yeah.
to have you on the back.
Harry's fuming.
I know. I can see him there. He's got in the corner of my eyes thinking, "You fucking
You can
prick."
fuck now. To be fair, I don't
But
know enough. Do you know what I mean?
That's
No,
what I'm
no,
saying.
it's
I'm
not
just
about-
saying you've got
Flush
like,
this one, youth. Go on. Stick it close.
I can just imagine Harry on the back.
Yeah, but what?
He just
Yeah,
there
but
going,
what club?
It could be 100. It could be 110.
Yeah.
What's the wind
I'm
saying?
there.
It's blowing. The
I'm
wind's
there with
blowing.
my rangefinder like that. I keep clicking. Right, so I think that was 100.
He's
That was
holding-
120.
He's holding.
Just go for about 110, you.
He's holding the rangefinder the wrong way around.
I'm terrible with them as well. I actually pick up the flag. I keep getting the fucking hill behind it.
Honestly, you can imagine. I just imagine him just going. You know, he wouldn't look over you he wouldn't like read your putt for you out like that, and just say he'd just look at you and go, "What you thinking there?" And I think to myself, well,
that's your job, mate.
He goes, and I go, "Well, what's the odds?" She goes, "I fucking."
No, he's asking for yardage, and Harry's like, I'm feeling a bit peckish. Food in the bag.
He'd go like,
Have you got a sandwich?
He'd go like, he'd probably go to me, I don't know, mate, we're on the 18th, do you reckon they sell Madry?
Where's the car girl with the super box?
Yeah, that's it. But I reckon, like, with you, like, you know, when you're having a bad round, you need that, like, someone to, like, keep your head up.
Calmness.
And I feel like, if
Mad.
I said to you, you could tell me, he goes, no, this is the club you need to hit 120, and then I'd be over it. I goes, I don't feel it. But then even if I changed it, you'd still go, yeah, no, 100%, yeah. Go with
Whatever
that
you
shot.
feel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Whereas
I
I
would
feel
always-
with him,
Oh, mate.
I'd feel with him, he'd go, no, mate, you did, no, it's that.
He was
It's
like,
that.
and then
And we'd
he'll
end
tell
up
you
having
about
like a disagreement.
what you're doing wrong is your
Yeah.
swing path and your ball thing, and everything's
Yeah.
wrong,
Right,
mate.
I'm
Everything's
not
And then
wrong.
I'd turn around and go, Harry, you're a fucking 26 handicap. Shut the fuck up.
All right, that's me not carrying for you, then, pal.
Anyway, we need to end the podcast, guys. We've been going for like an hour and 10 minutes. There's one more thing I want to show you. Have you know Vice?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, the
I
balls.
like the golf balls.
But that's what they do.
Yeah,
What
no,
they
they've come out with some golf equipment, and I tell you
You
now,
had them
I
horrible
can't-
flipping
mate,
mustard-coloured ones, didn't you?
Yeah. I tell you now,
like-
I really like the irons.
I like the irons. So Vice Golf have brought out
I didn't
putters
even
and
know they
irons.
had. I thought it was just a
Yeah, no, they
golf
brought it
brand
out
like
this year.
Titleist.
I don't like them. I
Did
don't
you hear
like
what you just said?
What did
He thought that Vice was just a golf ball brand like Titleist.
Mate, he's just trying to get a nibble.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
don't
yeah,
even
he
give
is,
him
he
the
is.
fucking time. Don't give him
So
the time of day.
Oh, they look like very similar to Lab.
No, I would say like
I would say
Right,
totally the
go on
opposite.
that. Go on that
Mate.
one.
Lab, mate.
Lab are just different, mate.
Lab is there's nothing like
Mate,
Lab.
Mate, you actually have zero golf knowledge, do you? Look, it's actually clueless.
Mate, Lab.
It's just a mallet putter.
No, it's
mate.
just a mallet putter that just
Lab,
looks absolutely horrendous.
That doesn't look
looks
very nice.
awful.
But that putter doesn't look that bad.
Yeah, I still won't have it in the bag.
No, 260 though. It's not too bad for a brand new putter. No, pink, nice little pink line for you. No. All right, we move
Mate,
on.
that's
On
what
the
I
irons,
hate
the
about
irons are
your
better.
putter as well.
Wedges
Hasn't
look
got a
decent.
line.
Mate, I do like the wedge. It's the irons though. Simplicity. Look at that. Forget that. Get rid of that.
Blade. It's a blade though, isn't
Get
it?
rid of the lime green like shit on it. But
See,
I, tell
I
you now-
don't mind that.
Yeah, all right. It's a bit quirky, but what I'm saying is, it's the simplicity. There's not a lot
agree.
going on, and that's
Okay.
what I like about
These
golf club.
are
That will mean my
from
cavity back.
100. Oh, they've got different colours. Oh, look, they've got black. That's quite
See,
nice.
I like that.
That's quite clean.
Yeah, I like that.
See, they look
Big fan of
brilliant,
that.
right? VGI01. That's what they're calling them. I'm guessing Vice Golf Irons 01, I'm guessing, right? Who would buy these? Like, who's the market? Because even at our level, if you're like a really high handicap, are you that much of a fan of Vice where you're like,
But how
gonna go
much
out
are the irons?
100 from £160? This is the
What,
VGI
per wedge?
No, per iron. I'm guessing.
Per iron.
I'm
Ooh.
guessing so.
Yeah, you see,
that's quite-
who would buy it? Oh,
Do the working out.
you see, I don't know. I don't
160
know.
times 7? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
I just got a
9,
calculator.
6.
No, I'm
160
doing it in
times
my head.
6.
1,120.
Yeah, no. See, if I'm paying that, you still
You
getting,
want a
you're getting
fit-in,
it. Yeah,
and
you're
you
having
want
a
a
fit in,
brand.
and you're having a brand that's a staple.
Yes.
So
Like,
I don't know.
mate,
I don't know
my
who would go
irons
for
are
this,
it.
that
right?
much.
These are the first ever irons that have been made by Vice. Obviously, they've done the R&D and they've done all the research and all that
Yeah.
stuff. I get that. But are you really going to trust the first ever iron that they've
Yeah,
brought
of
out?
course you're not.
Without getting fitted, without having a knock on them, without
And
trying
with that
them out.
price tag as well, it's
That's
not
not
even
cheap,
like the
is it?
cheap either.
160.
I think
okay.
I think a company like them, I think if they start coming out, they're gonna have to get it in tour, aren't they? They're gonna have to get it
Oh,
on
yeah,
tour.
yeah.
They're gonna have to start paying players on tour. aren't they?
Again, like, do you?
Yeah, I know
do
that,
you
but,
care?
but that's how
Start
brands get out, don't they?
Sponsoring podcasts.
Listen, Vice, if you're listening,
Wow.
we'll try them out.
which
We
they do
would
every
definitely,
week.
we would try them out. We will.
We,
yeah.
will, we will even tell you they're really good if they're not.
Yeah.
We're that, you know, we're that sellable.
Mate.
We will sell our souls for
Yeah.
the podcast.
I've all of a sudden really do like that. Black
Yeah,
putter
Vice is
now.
actually good. Like
Yeah.
Vice balls.
No, Vice golf balls. I tell you that.
Yeah,
I
Vice
can't,
golf balls,
I
that's
can't.
pretty
I
good.
can't. Mate, I can't.
Did
say
I tell you the story of
nothing.
when I bought like
They're
6
unreal.
dozens?
Yeah, yeah.
Did I tell you the
They're
story about
brilliant.
when I bought 6 dozen Vice golf balls?
And you gave him Jack.
Some
No,
of
I only
them.
gave the yellow ones.
Yeah,
Them
the
horrible
yellow-
mustard ones.
Mate, honestly, they were nice.
They were nice.
Really nice.
Are they soft or?
Yeah, it's such a nice soft feel. but
I
you
don't
still
know what
get
they
some-
are.
I love a soft feel.
I bet you do.
I love a soft feel.
Do you know what I did? I bought them when it was like full, and all the leaves were like the orange leaves were like falling down.
Yeah.
Mate, I would be hitting. This was back when I was like in Michelob. I would be hitting them, and they would just blend so well with all the leaves. Mate, I just kept losing every ball. I couldn't find them, so I saved them and then I gave it to you. I gave a bunch to you actually.
Yeah, you gave a load to me, to be
Yeah.
fair.
But anyway, we need to end the podcast. We've been going for like an hour and 15 minutes.
Sorry.
So, guys, thank you. Top podcast, I got to say. Please, guys, like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Give us a little follow. Leave, I should have mentioned this before, like at the beginning of the podcast, so remind me next time. Leave a little review on
Yeah,
on
leave a
Spotify.
comment. What do you want to hear?
Yeah,
what do you want to hear?
just comment, interact, man. You know,
Yeah,
get in touch.
Yeah.
Even if it's negative, constructive criticism.
Slag
no,
me
no.
off like everyone else does.
Yeah, slag Harry off, but
Yeah.
still, just leave like a
I'm
5-star
thick-skinned,
review.
don't worry.
Yeah. 5-star.
Yeah, he's gonna go in the back and start crying. But yeah, thank you guys for listening.
Happy
Please like,
birthday,
subscribe.
Theo.
Yeah, happy birthday, Theo.
Yeah, cheers.
Harry,
guys.
do we sing it for him?
Enjoy
Just-
the rest of your day, mate.
I'm working.
Many happy returns.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you again this time next week. Take care.
Boom.